In our world building analysis video today, we're entering the world of superhero comics. World building in this genre is a cornerstone that often sets the stage for captivating narratives and iconic characters. At its core, it constructs entire universes filled with diverse landscapes, cultures, and histories. The world building encompasses not just physical environments, but also intricate mythologies, intricate power systems, and a complex network of interconnected characters. The depth and expansiveness of these comic book worlds often allow for endless possibilities, continually evolving and expanding as new stories are told and heroes emerge. And there's no better place to start than with Superman, the quintessential superhero. Created in 1938 by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, and holder of the title of the most sold comic book series of all time, Superman became the archetype for countless superheroes to follow. Its more than 80 years of history were more than enough to populate its world building with planets, parallel dimensions, interesting allies and antagonists, and a lot of interesting character exploration. Welcome to Supernova, your fantasy and sci-fi cosmic explosion. And this is the world building of Superman. Let's get to it. Superman stands as an enduring symbol of hope, truth, and justice in the DC Comics universe. His origin story as Kal-El, the last survivor of the doomed planet Krypton, raised in Smallville by the Kents, resonates universally. Superman's unwavering dedication to defending humanity against evil embodies the very essence of heroism. As the flagship character of DC Comics, Superman has not only inspired generations, but has also played a pivotal role in shaping the larger DC universe, standing alongside iconic allies and facing off against formidable foes. His values, unwavering morality, and commitment to justice have solidified his place as a beacon of hope and the cornerstone of the superhero genre. The late 1930s were an ideal period for the emergence of superheroes like Superman, due to a combination of cultural, societal, and economic factors. Not for nothing he wears the American flag colors. At the time, America was recovering from the Great Depression, facing economic hardships and seeking symbols of hope and resilience. Superman, with his persona as an invincible and morally upright figure, served as an escapist fantasy during this challenging era. His ability to fight for justice and stand against corruption resonated deeply with a nation seeking inspiration and reassurance. The comic book medium itself was experiencing a surge in popularity, becoming an accessible and affordable form of entertainment for the masses. Superman's debut in Action Comics #1 sparked a new genre of comic books and established the archetype of the superhero. His extraordinary abilities, colorful costumes, and compelling stories captured the imagination of readers, leading to a tremendous surge in comic book sales. Additionally, the socio-political landscape of the late 1930s, marked by rising tensions in Europe preceding World War II, contributed to the appeal of superheroes. Characters like Superman embodied American values, becoming symbols of patriotism and defenders against external threats, reflecting the zeitgeist of the times. The emergence of Superman paved the way for a wave of superhero creations, inspiring other comic book publishers to introduce their own iconic characters like Batman, Captain America, and Wonder Woman. The superhero genre, with its blend of escapism, moral clarity, and heroic narratives, became deeply entrenched in American culture, evolving over the years to reflect changing societal norms and values while maintaining its enduring popularity. Superman has become a symbol of hope, strength, and justice. Born on the distant planet Krypton, he was named Kal-El by his birth parents, Jor-El and Lara Lorvan. Realizing that Krypton was doomed due to its imminent destruction, Jor-El sent his infant son to Earth in a small spacecraft, moments before the planet's demise. The spacecraft landed in Smallville, Kansas, where he was discovered and adopted by Jonathan and Martha Kent, who named him Clark Kent. Growing up, Clark discovered he possessed incredible abilities due to Earth's yellow sun and lower gravity. His powers, superhuman strength, speed, invulnerability, flight, heat vision, and more, became the tools he'd use to protect humanity. Clark embraced his identity as Superman, adopting a dual life. By day, a humble and mild-mannered reporter at the Daily Planet. By night, the heroic defender of truth and justice. Throughout his storied life, Superman has faced numerous adversaries and pivotal events. His battles with Lex Luthor, the genius billionaire, and his most infamous foe have defined their eternal struggle between good and evil. The loss of his home planet Krypton, the tragic demise of his adoptive father, Jonathan Kent, and the iconic romance with journalist Lois Lane are crucial chapters in his life. Superman's legacy extends beyond his incredible powers. It's rooted in his unwavering moral code and his role as an inspirational figure. His self-sacrifice, courage, and compassion embody the best of what humanity aspires to be. Over the decades, Superman's story has evolved, revealing his struggles, triumphs, and unwavering dedication to protecting the innocent, a timeless tale that continues to captivate audiences and instill the belief that even in the darkest of times, a hero can emerge to bring hope and salvation. We will be discussing some of the most recurrent themes in Superman's stories over the decades and how the world building enriches its discussion. DC heroes are often criticized for being godlike and too powerful, which people can interpret as something that limits the potential for conflict. In reality, it actually presents an opportunity for unique storytelling. One compelling aspect is exploring the human side of Superman, focusing on his internal struggles, moral dilemmas, and emotional vulnerabilities. By delving into his personal relationships, self-discovery, and the burdens of his responsibility, writers can create engaging narratives that center on the man behind the superhuman facade. There's a Batman quote that summarizes Superman's essence really well. It goes, "His whole planet was destroyed. He's the last of a holocaust. He grew up in the dirt, finding out slowly how different he was, a stranger discovering every day how strange he was. He has the power to tear the world apart, and he could, with a pinky. It's not his world. We're not his people. We should be ants to him." Imagine that, always being on the outside. The pain that would come from always being on the outside, and yet he took that pain and became the symbol of hope. There's so much room for thematic exploration there, I don't even know where to begin. Superman's seemingly invincible nature can be used to explore ethical questions and philosophical themes. Stories often examine the consequences of his actions, the ethical use of power, and the challenges of maintaining a moral compass in a complex world. Writers can introduce adversaries who challenge Superman not merely through physical strength but through psychological manipulation, moral quandaries, or by exploiting his emotional vulnerabilities. Moreover, the most intriguing Superman tales often involve situations where his powers are irrelevant or rendered ineffective. By placing emphasis on his intelligence, compassion, and resourcefulness rather than sheer strength, writers can craft narratives where Superman faces challenges that don't rely on physical confrontation. These stories focus on his intellect, problem-solving skills, and the power of his convictions, showcasing how his humanity is his greatest strength. Furthermore, introducing opponents who reflect different aspects of his character or who can outmaneuver his abilities in unexpected ways adds depth to the conflicts. Characters like Lex Luthor, who use intellect and manipulation against Superman, or situations where his powers are nullified, allow for engaging storytelling that goes beyond mere physical combat. Ultimately, Superman's immense power provides a platform for exploring a wide range of storytelling opportunities that delve into themes of identity, morality, and the complexities of being a symbol of hope in a world filled with challenges. When approached creatively, Superman's stories can offer depth, introspection, and captivating narratives that extend far beyond the limitations of his abilities. The Superman family, an integral part of Superman's world, expands the narrative and world building beyond just the Man of Steel himself, enriching the world of Metropolis and the broader DC universe. Comprising characters like Supergirl, Superboy, Krypto, and others, this extended network of heroes amplifies Superman's impact and significance. Each member brings a unique perspective, offering diverse storytelling avenues that explore different dimensions of heroism, morality, and the complexities of extraordinary abilities. Their presence not only provides support and camaraderie for Superman, but also adds layers to his character as he navigates mentorship, familiar relationships, and the responsibility that comes with being a beacon of hope. These characters broaden the scope of his world, fostering a sense of community and shared purpose while contributing to the intricate tapestry of his universe. Supergirl, also known as Kara Zor-El, embodies the essence of hope and resilience. Hailing from Krypton, much like her cousin Superman, Kara's journey involves adapting to Earth, grappling with her powers and finding her place as a hero. Her story explores themes of identity, alienation, and the burden of great power, showcasing her growth from a newcomer struggling to fit into a formidable superhero who stands alongside Superman in protecting Earth. Supergirl shares a familial bond with Superman as his cousin, navigating the challenges of heroism together and providing mutual support in their shared mission to protect Earth. Superboy, Connor Kent, a superhero clone created from Superman's DNA mixed with human DNA, represents the fusion of two iconic legacies, Superman and Lex Luthor. His character navigates the duality of his origins, battling the shadows of both his heroic heritage and the darker impulses inherited from his villainous genetic source. Despite his complex lineage, Connor emerges as a hero in his own right, wrestling with his identity while embracing the ideals and responsibilities of being a force for good. Superboy represents a unique connection to Superman, being a clone created from both Superman and Lex Luthor's DNA, exploring themes of identity, legacy, and the complex ties that bind them. Power Girl, an alternate reality version of Supergirl known as Kara Zor-El, her story unfolds with a unique perspective, navigating a reality distinct from that of the primary DC universe. As a character who seeks her own identity separate from Superman, Power Girl embodies resilience, independence, and determination, offering a fresh take on the familiar legacy of Krypton. And of course, Krypto, the superdog. He stands out as a loyal and endearing companion to Superman. Gifted with Kryptonian powers, Krypto's adventures showcase not just his incredible abilities, but also his unwavering loyalty and deep emotional connection to the House of El. Serving as a steadfast ally to Superman, Krypto's presence adds a touch of warmth, camaraderie, and occasionally some humor to the broader Superman mythology. Other non-superhero characters are also super important to the Superman lore, such as Lois Lane. While not possessing superpowers herself, Lois is an integral part of the Superman family. As a journalist and Superman's love interest, Lois Lane has been a central character in Superman's stories, often finding herself in the midst of the action and showcasing her own brand of courage. And Jimmy Olsen, another key member of Superman's supporting cast. Jimmy Olsen is a photojournalist and one of Superman's closest friends. His character often finds himself in unusual situations, and his signal watch, given to him by Superman, has become an iconic element of his character. And of course, as a founding member, the Justice League also represents an important connection and set of allies for Superman. He stands not just as a powerful individual, but as a unifying force within the team. Superman's membership in the League signifies the willingness of Earth's mightiest heroes to unite under a common cause, often looking up to him as a moral compass and a symbol of their collective strength. The Justice League allows for intriguing dynamics and storylines. His interactions with other members, including Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Green Lantern, and others, offer diverse perspectives and opportunities for character development. His contrasting ideologies, especially with Batman, often lead to engaging conflicts and moments of ideological tension that contribute to the depth of the team's dynamics. Since we're talking about world building, I should take some time to go over some iconic settings and locations of the Superman lore and their importance. I have 5 iconic locations in mind. First of all, Metropolis, the bustling urban center where Superman primarily operates. Metropolis stands as a symbol of hope and progress. The Daily Planet, Superman's workplace, is located here, along with iconic sites like the Superman Museum and the LeCorp Tower. Its skyline, teeming with life and modernity, contrasts with the tranquility of Smallville, emphasizing Superman's duality. Metropolis embodies themes of urban life, justice, and the responsibility that comes with power. It allows Superman to explore societal issues, such as corruption, crime, and the complexities of modern civilization. Then we have the Fortress of Solitude. Nestled in the frozen Arctic, this crystalline fortress serves as Superman's sanctuary and repository of Kryptonian technology and history. It's a place for introspection, housing Kryptonian artifacts and acting as a reminder of his heritage. The fortress is a significant space for Superman to retreat to, meditate, and seek counsel. It provides a platform for themes of self-discovery, identity, and heritage. It's where Superman delves into his Kryptonian roots, explores his past, and grapples with the weight of being the last son of Krypton. It's a place of solitude and reflection, allowing Superman to reconnect with his origins while contemplating his role in protecting Earth. Smallville is also important. Superman's humble hometown, Smallville, represents his upbringing and the values instilled by the Kents. The Kent farm and Smallville High School are integral parts of his origin story, underscoring the importance of family, community, and the rural upbringing that shaped his moral compass. It represents themes of home, family, and the values instilled in Superman by his upbringing. It explores the notions of innocence, loyalty, and the impact of a nurturing environment on moral development. Superman's experiences in Smallville shape his ethical code and illustrate the importance of human connections in his life. Then we have Krypton. While not physically present, Krypton's significance to Superman's story is immense. The doomed planet, with its advanced technology and rich culture, serves as a poignant reminder of Superman's lost heritage. Kryptonian elements, such as language, customs, and artifacts, often feature in Superman's character development. Krypton serves as a theme of loss, legacy, and the consequences of societal arrogance. Through the remnants of Krypton, Superman grapples with the cultural and technological advancements of his birth planet, juxtaposed with its ultimate demise due to hubris. It touches upon themes of heritage, destiny, and the bittersweet ties to a world long gone. And finally, the Phantom Zone, a dimension used to imprison criminals. The Phantom Zone is an interdimensional space where time stands still. Superman banishes some of his most dangerous foes there, including General Zod and other Kryptonian criminals. It serves as a moral dilemma for Superman, reflecting his commitment to justice without resorting to killing. The Phantom Zone delves into themes of justice, redemption, and the complexities of punishment. It allows exploration of the consequences of actions, rehabilitation, and the potential for redemption even for the most dangerous adversaries. The Superman comics have stood as a pillar of superhero storytelling, navigating the intricate landscape of morality, heroism, and cosmic challenges for over 8 decades. Across numerous story arcs, the Man of Steel has encountered a myriad of trials that have not only tested his physical prowess, but also challenged his ethical compass and emotional resilience. These iconic narratives within the Superman lore have not just elevated the character, but have also expanded his universe, introducing new characters, reshaping his origins, and delving into the depths of his psyche. Let's talk about 5 of the most influential arcs that have not only challenged Superman, but have left a mark on the superhero genre as a whole. The Man of Steel from 1986. Written by John Byrne, this series revamped Superman's origin and modernized the character for a new era. It challenged Superman's identity by redefining his early years and relationships. The storyline not only influenced subsequent Superman narratives, but also set a standard for superhero origin retellings. Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow from 1986 serves as a farewell to the Silver Age Superman. This tale by Alan Moore provided a darker and more mature perspective. By challenging Superman's principles and forcing him to make difficult choices, it marked a shift in storytelling for the character, exploring the consequences of being an all-powerful hero. The Death and Return of Superman from 1992 to 1993. This saga is an iconic moment in Superman's history, challenging the very notion of his invulnerability. The death of Superman at the hands of Doomsday shocked readers worldwide, and the subsequent Reign of the Supermen storyline explored the vacuum left by the Man of Steel's absence. This event not only showcased Superman's willingness to make the ultimate sacrifice, but also introduced new characters, expanding the Superman mythos. Superman Birthright from 2003 to 2004. Mark Waid's retelling of Superman's origin in the post-crisis era served as a fresh take on the character. This saga explored the emotional and moral development of a young Clark Kent into Superman, providing a more nuanced understanding of the hero. It not only challenged Superman's understanding of his place in the world, but also contributed to the world building of his supporting cast and adversaries. And more recently, Superman Rebirth from 2016. This series marked a pivotal moment as it redefined Superman's place in the DC universe following the New 52 reboot. The narrative reintroduced the classic Superman, merging him with his New 52 counterpart, reconciling both histories into a single coherent narrative. This event not only restored elements that longtime fans cherished, but also provided a fresh start for the character, exploring his role as a symbol of hope while navigating the challenges of being a father to his son, Jonathan Kent, Superboy. This saga revitalized Superman's essence, reaffirming his significance in the ever-evolving landscape of superhero comics. Now let's talk about themes. Superman's stories frequently explore themes that resonate deeply with readers. These motifs not only enrich Superman's stories, but also serve as reflective mirrors to explore human nature and societal values. Among the most recurring themes is the concept of identity. Beyond his superhuman abilities, the character grapples with the dichotomy of being an alien from Krypton and a hero for Earth. His struggle to reconcile these dual identities often reflects the challenges of personal identity and belonging, resonating with readers navigating their own sense of self and showcasing the perpetual balancing act between his personal desires and the responsibilities that come with his extraordinary abilities. Hope remains a fundamental theme throughout Superman's narratives. He embodies the ideal of hope, serving as a beacon for humanity, inspiring others through his unwavering commitment to justice and compassion. This theme reinforces the idea that even in the face of adversity, there is always the possibility for positive change and resilience. Responsibility is another recurring motif, reflecting Superman's commitment to using his powers for the greater good. His sense of responsibility extends beyond physical feats to encompass moral obligations, highlighting the importance of using one's abilities to protect and uplift others. Another recurring motif is the immigrant experience mirrored in Superman's journey from an alien world to Earth. This motif touches on themes of assimilation, belonging, and the challenges faced by those trying to reconcile their origins with their adopted home. Additionally, the theme of power and its responsible use is prevalent. Superman's immense abilities pose ethical dilemmas, emphasizing the importance of employing power judiciously and demonstrating the impact of choices on a larger scale. Finally, the concept of sacrifice is integral to Superman's stories. His willingness to sacrifice personal desires for the greater good showcases the depth of his character and underscores the idea that heroism often demands personal sacrifices. At the heart of Superman's world-building lies a compelling villain gallery, powerful allies, and profound themes that transcend mere heroics. Unraveling the layers of Superman's adversaries reveals not only their individuality, but also their role as foils, challenging the Man of Steel in ways that stretch his ideals and test the boundaries of his power. From the brilliant mind of Lex Luthor to the cosmic threat of Darkseid, each antagonist serves as a unique lens through which Superman's character shines. Lex Luthor, Superman's iconic adversary, stands as a formidable antagonist due to his sheer intelligence and Machiavellian nature. What makes Luthor compelling is his lack of superpowers, relying instead on his vast wealth, unmatched intellect, and unyielding ambition. He poses a unique challenge to Superman by using his cunning mind to outwit the Man of Steel, showcasing the power of human intellect against Kryptonian might. Luthor serves as a foil to Superman by representing the darker aspects of humanity, embodying jealousy, ego, and unchecked power. Their rivalry symbolizes the clash between altruism and self-interest, exploring the dichotomy between a selfless hero and a self-serving genius. General Zod, a Kryptonian war criminal and a true nemesis to Superman, brings a different dynamic to their confrontations. As a fellow Kryptonian with powers similar to Superman's, Zod presents a physical challenge that few others can. What makes Zod compelling is his unwavering determination and militaristic ideology, often seeing himself as the rightful leader of Krypton. His role as a foil to Superman lies in their contrasting views on heritage and responsibility. Zod's desire for dominance and control contrasts sharply with Superman's humility and commitment to protect humanity, highlighting conflicting perspectives on power and duty. Darkseid, one of DC's most formidable villains, offers a cosmic threat that tests Superman on a cosmic scale. Darkseid embodies tyranny and seeks to dominate the universe through the anti-life equation. What makes Darkseid intriguing is his godlike power and relentless pursuit of control, making him a force that challenges Superman's ideals and beliefs. As a foil to Superman, Darkseid represents absolute power unchecked by compassion or morality, posing a philosophical challenge to Superman's values of hope and humanity. Their conflict serves as a battle between light and darkness, illustrating the struggle between optimism and nihilism. The Superman lore offers several valuable storytelling and world-building lessons. Balancing scale with intimacy. Superman's world effectively balances epic scale with intimate storytelling. It showcases grand cosmic elements like alien worlds and powerful foes, while also emphasizing personal relationships and human emotions, offering a well-rounded narrative. Depth in character relationships. The Superman universe excels in developing intricate relationships. It showcases the importance of nurturing connections between heroes, supporting characters, and villains, which enriches the narrative and allows for complex storytelling avenues. Cohesive world building. The lore offers a prime example of cohesive world building, where each location, character, and artifact contributes meaningfully to the larger narrative. Lessons can be drawn on how to weave together various elements to create a rich, interconnected world. Use of symbolism and themes. Superman's world effectively employs symbolism and thematic elements. Each location or character represents broader themes, allowing for deeper exploration of moral, societal, and personal dilemmas, providing a more profound and layered storytelling experience. The evolution of legacy. Over decades, the Superman lore has showcased the evolution and legacy of characters. Writers can learn from this approach in maintaining core elements while allowing characters to grow, adapt, and resonate with evolving audiences across different eras. This balance offers readers a multifaceted experience, inviting them into both the awe-inspiring scope of Superman's universe and the relatable human aspects of his life. These relationships contribute layers to the storytelling, allowing for nuanced character growth, ethical dilemmas, and compelling plot developments born from the intricacies of these connections. Each location, be it Metropolis, Smallville, the Fortress of Solitude, or Krypton, holds significance in shaping Superman's identity, values, and challenges. Similarly, every character, artifact, or event contributes meaningfully to the overarching narrative, fostering a sense of coherence and depth. Whether it's the immigrant experience through Superman's journey from Krypton, the struggle for identity and belonging, or the ethical use of power, this incorporation of symbolism elevates the storytelling, prompting exploration of multifaceted moral and societal quandaries. This evolution ensures that Superman remains relevant and relatable, resonating with diverse readerships across generations by addressing contemporary issues while retaining the timeless elements that define the character. Some common criticisms of Superman's lore and storytelling style could also serve as lessons. These criticisms, as I mentioned, often revolve around his seemingly limitless power, which can present storytelling challenges. His godlike abilities, including strength, invulnerability, and various superpowers, can sometimes make it difficult for writers to create compelling conflicts or threats that genuinely challenge him. This issue leads to the critique that Superman is overpowered, making it challenging for audiences to feel a genuine sense of tension or danger in his stories. The absence of vulnerabilities can, at times, diminish the suspense and emotional stakes in Superman's narratives, as his unparalleled abilities might seem to render him invincible, less relatable, or less human in the eyes of some readers. Another criticism revolves around the idea of power creep in Superman's lore. Over the decades, writers and creators have occasionally introduced new abilities or augmented existing ones, leading to inconsistencies in his powers and diminishing the established boundaries of his abilities. This inconsistent portrayal can confuse readers, creating a lack of coherence and undermining the established rules of Superman's world, making it challenging to keep his capabilities within a balanced and understandable framework. Additionally, some critics point out that Superman's morally unwavering and upright nature can sometimes result in a lack of character depth or internal conflict. His portrayal as the embodiment of truth, justice, and incorruptible morality might limit the exploration of more complex and morally ambiguous facets of his character. This unwavering moral compass can at times restrict the exploration of internal struggles or personal dilemmas that could add depth and complexity to Superman's persona, potentially making him less multifaceted or relatable compared to morally grayer or more conflicted characters in the superhero genre. In our exploration of superhero comics and world building, the Superman universe emerges as a defining pillar exemplifying the intricate construction of vast interconnected narratives and rich character development. Spanning over 8 decades, Superman's journey from the distant planet Krypton to his alter ego as Clark Kent Superman has been very impactful in the comic book landscape. The depth of this world building transcends mere physical locales. It delves into the essence of heroism, morality, and the human experience. Superman's tale embodies hope, resilience, and the complexities of wielding immense power responsibly. As we dissect the world of Superman, we unravel diverse themes, motifs, character dynamics, and storytelling lessons that transcend the boundaries of superhero fiction, offering a roadmap for crafting immersive and enduring narratives. Through the lens of Superman's world building, we glean invaluable insights into crafting compelling character arcs, exploring multifaceted themes, and constructing cohesive universes that resonate with audiences across generations. If you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. You can also suggest some other pieces of media you want to see the world building explored. See you next time, and may your tales be ever epic.